Hi, welcome to Jimmy's Product Reviews. This is Masters of the Universe Origins Wind Raider Assault Lander. Yes, I got another vehicle for the Masters of the Universe Origins line. I wasn't really planning on getting this for a while, but then I saw one day it was very cheap, about half the price that it was normally, so I decided, yeah, I'll just go ahead and get this. When I was a kid, I started my vintage collection. One of the first things I got for that line for Christmas was a Wind Raider vehicle. That was my first vehicle as a kid in the Masters of the Universe vintage line. You know, it's a vehicle for the heroic warriors. It's got like a grappling hook that you can use to lift their fellow warriors out of harm's way. And of course it flies through the air. Well, I mean, obviously the warriors that can fly on their own, obviously like Stratos and Buzz Off, you know, they don't need a Wind Raider because they do their own flying. But for the warriors that don't have the flying power, including He-Man himself, you know, that's when the Wind Raider comes into play. Purpose is going to require some assemblies, so let's not waste any time. Let's get this thing out of the package. Here it is, the Wind Raider and all of its parts and stuff, free from all of its bonds. And yes, as I mentioned before, it's going to require some assembly, so thankfully it comes with the instructions. Well, I'm sure a lot of this is self-explanatory, but just to be safe, I'm going to look at the instructions anyway to make sure I'm doing it right, because I don't want to screw anything up. Because first thing to do is to put the rear fin on the rear of this thing. Get out of here. So let's get this thing. I'm going to try to do it. Here, I may just have to do it off camera. Alright. Already got that. Now let's get these wings on. Alright, you just heard a click, so let's get the other one on. Alright, the Wind Raider is, as far as I know, the Wind Raider itself is fully assembled. So, and it says one-time assembly in the instructions, so I better really be careful not to screw anything up. This should go in here. Yeah, because that's where these two pipe things connect. And then finally the stand, which click it into place. Alright, and finally the monitor. Just stick it in here. Sometime today. Oh crap, I hope I didn't break it. Well, it's locked into place anyway, so I guess that's good enough for me. Now the assembly is complete, let's talk about the vehicle. You know, it's just like with a vintage toy, it's good for one figure. What we'll do, we'll stick He-Man in there. He's the most powerful man in the universe. He's the main character, so he gets first dibs on the new Wind Raider. So yeah, and yeah, they go in there easily. And you can just, and of course you see it's got these little handlebars I guess you can kind of have him holding them, but not very well. But of course, He-Man's going to need to use his hands for other things when operating the Wind Raider. And of course, these fins, these blades move up and down, and side to side. And then it rolls. If you have it on a flat surface, you can roll the Wind Raider in for a nice clean landing. One of the main action features of this is, of course, the grappling hook. You notice there's a little button here. You just push this, push this, and it releases it from, and you can just, yeah. So that way you can hook a heroic warrior up to that and hoist him up to safety. Of course, I don't know how he's going to be safe, since the Wind Raider only seats one person. I mean, where are you going to put the person you hoisted up? Just like with Advance 1, to wind it up, you just simply turn this clockwise, and you just stick this back in there, and you want to release it, you just push that button. Oh, and of course, the stand, it's got kind of like the surface is like similar to Castle Grayskull's surface, and it's got the stand where whenever you put it on here, you can turn it in different directions. I think you can turn it in different directions. Yeah, you just do this up and down. And another little feature this has is this little dashboard that the heroic warriors know about Skeletor's, in case there's some incoming from Skeletor and his evil warriors. There's the hole here. You just put it on here until it clicks into place, but I'm not going to click it into place right now. Oh, one thing I was wondering about, I wonder how well it seats a female figure, like say Teela. Let's see how well Teela fits in here. At least with the Wind Raider, you don't have to worry about her butt sticking out when she rides it, because there's hardly any room for her butt to stick out. Like it did in the Filmation cartoon when she's riding the Sky Sleds. Her little butt stuck out when she was riding in it and piloting it. Well, there ain't no butt sticking out here. She's sitting comfortably in it. And it just goes to show that female figures can pilot this thing as well as male figures can. But anyway, here, let's put He-Man back in here for a second. And I just want to see how well this thing works during rescue operation. Let's say Teela is about to be captured by Skeletor and Beastman. And all of a sudden He-Man comes in. It's a bird, it's a plane. No, it's the most powerful man in the universe in a Wind Raider. So he hang on, Teela, I'll get you out of harm's way. So you push this. And let's see if Teela can't hook onto this. Well, this might work. It does work. Hang on, Teela. Curses, foiled again. They always get you every time, boss. Shut up, fool. Yeah, thanks a lot, He-Man. The only problem is now, where am I going to sit? There's no room for me. Well, maybe you can sit in my lap, dear. That'd be kind of nice. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't think that's going to work very well. Because how's He-Man going to see where he's going? But anyway, you get the idea of how this vehicle works. I don't know if I'm going to keep it loose, or if I'm going to put it on the stand over there, but this is a nice little addition to the Masters of the Universe Origins collection. It's nice to have another vehicle for the heroic warriors. So that's my review. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.